What's going on, everybody? Jumpman Eric here, back with another video. And guys, for today's video we are going to be talking about the greatest shoe of all time, my Grail sneaker, my favorite shoe of all time. So here we go.
77 years ago, the Chicago White Sox startled the sports world. It is known as the Black Sox Scandal. It was Michael Jordan's idea. Manowski was able to keep it secret, so the Bulls are wearing black socks. And we will soon find out if these stockings are filled with comfort and joy.
And here, there's an elbow by Thomas. That's a cheap shot on Michael Jordan running down.
Double comes from Thomas. Longley underneath the Jordan. No!
The Black Sox Scandal to start the game. What's the story behind the Black Sox?
We figured we wanted to do something different.
Was trying to free up Kerr. Come on. It's out on the perimeter right here. Michael just does an old-fashioned give and go. Goes right to the hole. He knows Longley can pass.
Alright guys, if you can't tell by the thumbnail or the title, but my Grail shoe, my favorite shoe of all time, is the Jordan 11 Breds. This is the 2019 version. I'm just going to give you guys, it's going to be just a little story time, a little, a history lesson story time of kind of why I fell in love with these shoes and kind of why, almost what shoe made me become a sneakerhead in the first place. And so I just remember being a kid, and I love Michael Jordan. You can tell my collectibles, my room, everything around me is all Michael Jordan and stuff like that, and I just idolized him growing up. Alright, it was the 95-96 season. The Bulls just went 72-10. An incredible, one of the best record at the time of any NBA team. And so during that year, it was the year that Jordan came back from playing baseball, and so he was rocking the Concord. You see my shirt? He was rocking the Concord 11s all year long, and then during the All-Star game, he rocked the 11 Columbias. They're the all-white with the icy blue sole, another amazing shoe as well. And then so when the playoffs hit, he busted these shoes out. And I mean, when finally seeing these shoes on TV, oh my gosh, I instantly fell in love with it. The second I saw these shoes, I mean, they had come out a little earlier, but this is the time he actually rocked them on feet in a game. And so that's kind of why these are almost kind of dubbed the playoffs. They were dubbed the playoffs then because these were the only shoe. He only wore it during that, I think it was 18 games that they played in the playoffs. He only wore, and that was the first and last time that he wore these shoes. And so that's why they're just so iconic. I mean, when he busted these out, I mean, it's the first shoe to feature that patent leather. It has polymer uppers. It has that thin ballistic mesh on top, and it's got those rope laces. And it has that carbon fiber on it right there as well. But it was just it's like the first shoe of its kind, especially first basketball shoe to feature patent leather. And so it was just shock. Actually, Jordan, he went to Phil Jackson and he asked, he goes, "Hey, can we wear all black socks and all black shoes for our first couple playoffs games?" Phil Jackson's like, "Yeah, sure, man, let's do it." And so they thought it was looking more intimidating with coming out on the court, just those all black on your feet, and so they did, and it was just like super dope for sure that they just were rocking all black, and Jordan had to stand out a little bit having that white and red on the bottom, so his shoes stood out a little bit more than everyone else's. But it was just, man, I was just a kid. I just remember watching on I don't know if you guys remember, there's like this little box TVs that sit on the ground. It's made of wood, and it's got the speakers on the side and the TV in the middle. I just remember watching every single playoff game. I was downstairs, all my parents and my brothers were upstairs sleeping, and I'm just downstairs watching like every single game, series after series, just seeing them in every single game and watching Jordan put on an amazing performance in every single game. Me downstairs just cheering and being excited, but trying not to wake my parents and stuff like that. So it was just super fun, and just like the most memorable time probably to me as a kid watching those playoff games. And then finally when he won, it was on Father's Day. That's when he grabbed the ball from Tony Kukoc, went in the locker room and just laid down on the ground and hugged the ball and was crying. And so they're just such an iconic shoe, and just kind of what made me fall in love. And then even on top of it, with the shoe game, that they also played the Supersonics in the finals, and that's what Sean Kemp, Deadlift Shrimp, Gary Payton. I mean, they had all those guys, and I remember Kemp had some awesome shoes. Gary Payton had some awesome shoes, and so like the 90s. And especially the playoffs were a great time for awesome shoes, and just shoes every kid wanted. And I just remember going to school the next day, seeing what kind of kicks everyone was rocking, wishing for some Penny Hardaways and stuff like that. So also, I mean, just growing up as a kid, I had two brothers, and so we didn't have a lot, growing up. I wasn't like super wealthy or anything like that. I couldn't be asking my parents for some Jordan shoes when there's three of us, and then if you buy me one, you gotta buy the other two some. So I just I just wasn't able to purchase them or afford them back then. They did drop these a fewer times, and almost every single time I just never never had enough money. They dropped these in '96, and then in '01, '08. 12, and then again in 19, and these are actually the 19 versions. So that's kind of like when I was able to be able to purchase these shoes. Because then when I got into my 20s, I was going to school full time, I was working full time, so I just I wasn't making enough money then either to afford buying shoes and buying Jordans especially. And I was also going to a Christian college at the time, which was a private Christian college, so it was even more expensive, living in a studio apartment. So not even until I got to my 30s is when I was finally able to start purchasing Jordan sneakers. Man, even if you're young starting out, no matter what it is, man, if you set those goals and you have those goals in mind, you can honestly achieve anything. And so I left all the jobs that I had. I started working when I got in my 30s. I got married. Well, no, I've been married longer than that. My late 20s, got married, and then in my 30s, left my job to go work for my wife's business. And so it's a kids fitness company. I started purchasing them slowly. I wasn't purchasing them a lot. Just one, every few times, every couple months, if there were a pair that I liked, I would purchase. And still, these were, because I think it was the 2012 pair, I still, there was going for sky high on other websites. But not until 2019 when they released these. I knew that I had to get these shoes. I mean, I had the countdown. I remember the year before they released the Concords, and I was super excited because I got those, and so I was super excited. I'm like, this is like sort of my grail because it's the Concords. But then 19 rolled around. It was actually came out on the biggest day of our company's business. It's like a kids fitness and dance company, and so it was our big recital. And so I'm trying to help put employees in places and trying to do, get them straight. And I'm on my phone trying to buy, and doing all those things at once. And I was literally, it was pending for 30 straight minutes. I was so scared. I didn't know if I should try other websites, but I'm still trying to run this recital. And then finally, I got that on screen, and I was like, in between a couple of the recitals we had, I went to the atrium. No one was in there. I just screamed at the top. I was like, woo, baby! I was like so excited, so happy. Had a great rest of the day, and it was just like I was so excited that I finally hit on these shoes. I screamed so loud, and then finally getting them in the hand and wearing them for the first time. I'm like, guys, it's like I don't know. I'm like tearing up almost. I don't know. I'm crying. I don't know why I got so emotional. I don't know what just happened. Alright, it's more than a shoe to me, you guys. It's years of dreaming about it, setting those goals, hustling every single day. So it's not just it's not just really a shoe. It's just a symbol of that, a symbol of, I want to say like an accomplishment because of all the years that I know I did struggle and I did go through just some hard times in my life and just dreaming about it and then finally just being able to attain them. So it's not just a shoe, it's like a symbol to me. And an achievement to me as well. So that's what happened there. So it was life changing. It just like makes you think that no matter what you put your mind to, no matter what your goal is in life. I mean, whether it's as silly as materialistic as a pair of shoes, a house, a career, a car, just anything that you're after. Like my thing to you is just never give up. And keep going after your goals and your dreams. Keep pushing and never give up. It brings me back. It brings that joy to me. Sometimes tears of happiness, tears of joy to finally rock these because it's just like when you fall in love with them as a kid and you just see them and it's just something you've always wanted, and anytime you've ever seen them in person, you're just like, oh my gosh, those are amazing. I would encourage you to keep hustling, keep trying, keep going after your dreams and goals no matter how old you guys are, no matter what stage in life you are. Keep after it, because it wasn't until, I was, 30s, I didn't start into collecting Jordan sneakers, and then finally got these in 2019, and, starting a sneaker YouTube channel on top of that as well a couple months ago. So I would say just keep working, never give up. That'll lead me to, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, guys, down below. Hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Check out my other videos as well, you guys. and comment down below, hit the like button. It just helps in the algorithm. It helps the channel grow. And that's like, you know, if you always wonder what you can do for us, you know, comment down below, like it, share it with your friends, let other people know about this channel, and hit the subscribe button, because the only way for other people to know about it, I mean, other than YouTube, is you telling them. So again, I just want to thank all my returning subscribers, and if this is your first time here, please welcome to the channel. My name is Jumpman Eric, and this is my channel. Alright guys, so I'm going to put these on feet so you can see my on feet review. Let's do it. Alright everyone, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Tell me what your Grail sneaker is, or tell me the sneaker that made you fall in love with shoes. What is your Grail sneaker, okay? I want to know in the comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Hit the like button and check out this video right here, alright? It's another great video, guys. Check it out. Click on it now. Peace.